Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today we are doing 5 looks 1 palette. I am in a new location just for today. I am out of town and I am filming in my hotel room, and the palette we are going to be using this week for the 5 looks 1 palette is the Coalescence palette by Beaute Bar and Nuper Makeup. And this is a collab palette done by the two of them, and this is what it looks like. And I did lose a shade. This was totally my fault. I was a little rough with the palette and lost this jaw shade here, but we are going to play with the rest of this palette, and I was thinking of using these shades right here, maybe this shade, I don't know, yeah, maybe these shades right here today. So let's go ahead and jump into this look. I need to, Beaute Bar and Nuper Makeup. I still need to read up on this palette. And because it looks like we've got the elements. Here. I'm going to need to use my mirror here. The mirror in this palette today, because I don't have my regular mirror with me. I'm using the shade Boomy. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing these correctly. How's everybody doing this week? I was struggling to decide if I wanted to use this palette or the Unoriginal Nudes palette. I will get to the Unoriginal Nudes palette eventually. Oh, this is beautiful formula. See, I'm just using this mirror right here. This is a beautiful formula. Now I'm going into the shade Dawn, which is a light pink color. Only problem is with me holding my own mirror is my hands are not steady. And I'm shaking all over the place. This has some nice greens and purples and pinks in it. We're going to try to come up with 5, which I'm sure will not be a problem, 5 different looks. The shade I lost was a shimmer shade. So I'm just here this weekend visiting a friend. I'm getting ready so we can go out. We can go out to breakfast and do some shopping. You know what? I'm just gonna use that Beaute shade. Here in the corner, the outer corner of my eye. I'm not gonna make a real complicated look today. I'm hoping to go to Ulta today and look around. Or maybe Target. I don't know. And see what they've got for makeup. I'm loving this color, Beaute. I don't know what it is about it. I just really like it. It's this shade right here. It doesn't look that spectacular in pan, but on the eyes, especially mixed together with this pink color, it really looks good. Let's take some more of that dawn color. Even this dawn color, I didn't expect much from it in the pan, but it really looks good on the eyes. Mixed together with this Beaute color. Okay. Just gonna clean it up here a little bit. Wow. Just gonna bring this Beaute color down a little bit underneath the eyes. Okay, now I'm going to try this shimmer shade, Agni. Ooh, that's a good ooh. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Okay, gonna take a brush and sort of spread it around a little bit. Diffuse it out a little bit. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I am gonna try to line my, that's not working too much. I didn't bring an eyeliner with me. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go put on my wig, go put on my eyebrows. I still haven't done my eyebrows. I'm going to put on my mascara, and I will be back with the final look. Okay, here is the final look that I've got going on here. Very simple. Very simple. I just used this shade, and this shade. These 3 shades. As we go along, we will use more shades. I just need to pop this shade out. And in fact, I'll do that right now. Just pop that shade out right there and throw it away. That way it is not haunting us. So we've got an empty one right here. So this is the palette that we will be using this week, and yeah, looking forward to using it this week. And yeah, so let's go ahead and move along to look number 2, back at my house. Okay, see you there. Back to look number 2, or into look number 2. I do want to use this color right here. I'm thinking that color is Aries. I'm thinking of using Value here, and maybe this color Decay here, and either this color called Fauna or this color right here called Balance. So we're going to start off with Decay. Sorry, every time I put my head down, it throws off the white balance. So let's get it started. Let's get it started, yeah. Love these kind of muted, desaturated colors in here. So I did quite a bit of shopping yesterday. Went to Target and Ulta and bought some drugstore makeup. So I'm gonna do a full face of drugstore makeup on Saturday. You will have already seen that by the time this goes up. So I bought some ColourPop stuff, I bought some Morphe stuff, I bought some Makeup Revolution stuff. I bought a lot of stuff that I probably won't be able to use at all. I bought that L'Oreal Panorama mascara. I've never used it before, but I've heard good things about it. I'm going into this Value kind of grayish color. I think we're gonna have a dark look today. Didn't kind of realize this was gonna be this dark. Maybe. Maybe I just use that decay in my outer corner too. Instead of using Aries. We got a pretty dark look today. I know I keep saying that over and over, but I mean, it is pretty dark. Which is good, which is good, which is fine. I just need to clean it up some. think this is a palette where you don't need a lot of shadows to make a look. To make a good look. Okay, let's look at this balance color. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, yes. That needs to go on the lid. Post haste. That is a beautiful shimmer, multichrome. Special shade, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I definitely need my brush to spread this around. Where is my brush? That is like purple, green, pink. Oh my gosh. I love this kind of multichrome. This has got to be my favorite shade in here. Okay, I'm getting a little fallout. I had a little fallout yesterday too. Not a huge deal. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Loving this look. Love, love, love. I'm going to bring some of that decay down here in my lower lash line. And I'm gonna put it as a liner up here on my upper lash line, if I can. Yeah. Perfecto. Okay, I'm gonna go put on my mascara, clean my brushes, and I will be right back with the final look. Okay, here is the final look. I really like this look. I really like this look a lot. I really like this look a lot. Of course, I like green looks, but this multi-chrome is really giving this look a lot. Is really doing a lot of heavy lifting for this look. But I like this look. I love this look. Okay, tomorrow we're gonna have to address these purples at some point, and I really want to use this color at some point. This color and this color. And like I said, we're gonna have to address the purples at some point and this color at some point. So again, this color is blank. So we are going to do all of that at some point. So expect that coming up. And let's go ahead and move on to day number 3. Okay, let's dig into these purples today. So we are going to do look number 3 today. Let me get my brushes at the ready. And we are going to do a nice, pretty look. I gotta say, that green look turned out really nice yesterday, but it was a lot. It was a lot. So I'm going to use this shade. I am really wanting to use this shade, but we will see. We will see. And we'll use this shade here. So I'm going to start off with Dusk, use Libra, maybe Aries, and definitely Harmony. Oh, I wanted to read something off of the back of this palette. This palette is called Coalescence, and it says, Coalescence is a noun, which means the joining or merging of elements to form one mass or whole. So that's what coalescence means. So we are going to start off with this Dusk shade. And put it here in the eyeball. Well, not in the eyeball. On the eyelid. I'm excited about this look today. So excited that I already need some coffee. The coffee is good this morning. There's nothing different about it. It's just really good. Okay, going into that Libra shade. Oh, that is a pretty shade. That is a really nice shade. I don't know much about the zodiacs. I know I'm a Gemini. I don't know much about Libras or Aries. Except I've heard of Libras say that they have trouble making decisions. I definitely don't know much about Aries. I know my kids are Scorpios. And they say Scorpios are secretive. And I know my kids are very secretive. Not that I believe any of this stuff, but okay. It's just for fun and entertainment purposes. Okay, now I am going to try that Aries color. In the outer corner here. For some depth and dimension. We're going to coalesce these colors. Oh, that looks very nice. That looks so, so nice. Okay, what shade do I want underneath my eyes? I don't think I want that Aries color. I think I want the dusk color. I want to clean this up a little bit. Oh my gosh, I could not be happier with the way this turned out. But we are going to use that Harmony color. Oh. Get ready to put that on the eyes. Oh, dang. Is that not perfect? Is that not perfect? Okay, don't fall under my lid. Don't fall under my lid. I have been having some fallout issues with these shimmers. I do not use glitter glue. Absolute perfection. Just cleaning up the inner eye. Perfect. What do I need? I need a brown eyeliner. Let's choose you. I choose you. Let's see if you work out. This is the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes in brown, true brown. Eyeliner. Works for me. Okay, I'm just gonna go put on my mascara. I will be right back. Okay, and here's the final eye look. I just put some of my highlighter in my inner corner. And I think this is my favorite look so far. With yesterday being number 2. So what are we gonna do tomorrow, gang? I definitely want to use this green here in some capacity. Maybe with this pink and green, and use this dissonance color here. Maybe that, and use this color again, this decay color, or maybe these two colors together, and maybe a little bit of pink. Maybe we can do that and use this dissonance color. Maybe something like that. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling in the morning. Okay, well, we are going to go ahead and see what I'm going to do right now. Okay, see ya. Okay, it is Wednesday. It is day number 4. I am going to start off with this chaos color and then go back into this decay color. And yeah, maybe go into this dawn color again. In fact, let's try something different. Do I want to try something different? Let's start off with dawn. And let's put it all over the top lid. Let's do it this way. Oh man, I was so tired from work yesterday. I don't know what it was. I think it's because I didn't eat any kind of protein for breakfast. I was so tired, and my boss tried to get me to work late, and I was just like, I can't today. And I got home, and I had every intention of filming a video yesterday, but I just couldn't. And I just came home, and I just got ready for bed and just vegged out until dinner time. Okay, I'm going to pack this on. Pack this color on. There, that seems to work better. And then after dinner, I just went to bed. Okay, I'm going into this chaos color. Which is like a dirty, dingy green. It's because I like pinks and greens together. I'm hoping today goes better. But as far as I feel, I'm going to make sure to get some protein in. This morning. Some more of that pink in that color in there. Oh, I keep meaning to mention that if you do want anything from Beaute Bar, if you ever find yourself scrolling on there and you find something you like, please consider using my code JENNIFER10 and it'll save you some money off your order. Like, say you want this palette. Okay, I'm going into Decay. which I really was impressed with this color last time I used it. And I still like it. I used it with Value. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Value. Oh, I think I put too much on this side. I need to get some more of that pink shade. Counteract, counteract, counterattack, counterattack. Okay, let me clean this look up a little bit. Let me bring some of that decay down the bottom lash line. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not much at all. Just a tiny bit. And I still need to blend this out. Still haven't put a shimmer on yet. I don't want to lose that pink in my sheet, in my eye. I feel like I put in too much of that decay. Okay, let's move on to this dissonance. I'm going to put it on a brush instead of my finger. Oh yes, beautiful color. To kind of shear it out a little bit. And maybe cut down on the fallout. These shimmers are absolutely beautiful. I bought a new shimmer to replace the one that I lost. It's not the same shade. It's called Crystallize. It's like a beautiful, like almost holographic shade with some green and purple in it. It's on pre-order though, so it's gonna be a while before I get it, but I'm gonna put that in the place of that jaw shade that I lost, because I just hate having it empty. What do we think? I'm thinking this is a pretty badass look myself. I'm gonna take this purple liner from NYX in the Wednesday collection, and I'm gonna set it down. It's a purple liquid liner, and of course I got it in my eye. I always do that. And I did it again. Now, do I want to put something in the inner corner? There's still two shades that aren't like special shades that I haven't used yet, but they're not really inner corner shades. I'm going to use this Moira highlighter as an inner corner shade. Still managed to get a little fallout. That was from the Decay shade though. Okay, I'm gonna put on some mascara, clean my brushes, and then put on my wig, and I will be right back. Okay, so this is the final look that we've got going on. I gotta say, pretty much all the looks I've done so far, I have really liked. So this look, I used this pink look here called Dawn. I used Chaos right here. I used Decay right here. And I used Dissonance right here. I still have yet to use these shimmers right here, Fauna and Flora. These shimmers are not like these special shades right here. And I'm going to replace this shade right here with that crystallized color when it comes in, which is going to be like 4 to 6 weeks. So it's going to be a while before I get that shade. And I have used Harmony, I have used Balance, I have used all of the special shades so far. So yeah, I need to use like Flora and Fauna next. So we've got to make some space for those colors. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do for tomorrow. So let's go ahead and figure that out together next. Okay, we're here on the last day. I'm going to try this color here, this Sprout color. I'm gonna go back into this Boomy color, I think right here. Maybe back into Decay or Aries. We'll see. And I think I want to try out this Flora color here. Shade. But we will see. We'll just see how it ends up. So I'm going back into Boomy. And just spreading it out here. I really like this. I used this on the first day with that pink color. That pink color Bloom. Dawn. I don't know why I wanted to call it Bloom. Is there a bloom in here? I don't know where I came up with that. It is finally Thursday. That look I made yesterday wore so well. I think the looks have just been getting better every day. But we will see about today's look. I'm a little apprehensive about that green, but I really want to use it. So I'm going into that Sprout color. Okay, that's not so bad. I'm just not used to greens like this. I don't know, what do we think? Should I just stick with the spammy color? Or should I go into Aries? I think I'll just stick with Boomy. Not make this a very complicated look. Kind of like I did on the first day. With Dawn. Just use Sprout instead. Okay, I keep going way too crazy on this eye. Why do I keep doing that? Now I gotta match the energy. So how has your week been going? Or are you watching this on a Monday? How was your weekend? Or your week? Let me know in the comments how your day is going. I would love to know. I would love to interact with you some more. My week has been going pretty well. We tried to have a live last night. Me and Christine did. But the technical gods were not with us. We could not get the sound to work on StreamYard. And then we tried going live on YouTube Live, and we just couldn't get it to work. And by then it was close to 4:30, and I had other things I needed to get done. and I was just like, I was just a mess by that point, and so we just called it quits. Okay. It's looking like a look. It's looking like a look. This side is a little more severe than this side. I understand that. Let's go into that Flora shade. Pretty shade there. But you know what? I think I'm going to put this down, and then I think I'm going to put something on top of it. I think I'm going to put balance on top of it using a brush. Where is my flat brush? Just to make it a little extra special. So I'm not using my fingers, so it's not like bam jam in your face. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Let us put some, just a little bit of that booming. Just a bit. Just a bit. Because it does seem to travel on me throughout the day. Just a little bit, just a little bit. In the lower lash line. Okay. You know what? I gotta put a little bit more of that boomy over here to match that energy. Is that enough? Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna go put on my mascara, gonna put on my wig, gonna clean my brushes, and I will be right back. Okay, so this is the look. I really like this look, but it's not my favorite look. But what I did is that I went back, I put on a little bit more of that balance, and then I went over it again with that Flora, and that's how it really shined, is to put the Flora on top of the balance. On top of, this is the balance right here, and then put Flora on top of it, and that's how it really came out nicely. So I think I used pretty much all of the shades in here except the Fauna shade. So all of the shades except Fauna got used, and so I think we did a pretty good job. And of course not the jaw color, but yeah, that one will get filled in with a color that is coming up. So I like this look. I think it is, I like the days 2, 3, and 4, with this probably being my 4th favorite look and the first look being my 5th favorite look. So let me know what looks you liked. Thank you for joining me for this 5 looks, 1 palette, and yeah, thank you so much. And let me know what you think of this palette, if you like this palette, if you pick this palette up. Again, if you ever want to buy anything from Bella Beaute Bar, consider using my code Jennifer10. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me, sending you out all of those good vibes, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, all right, take care. Goodbye.